Today is Friday, November 20th, and I've got a new corset thing. So this one really fastens round and then fastens across itself to get a lot of pressure. I wanted something really tight that I could actually still move in. This is much better. It's a female waist trainer and a proper, like almost built off a corset. So it's got its little cross pieces, goes really tight. So if anyone is wanting to do this, I noticed I wasn't wearing it for a few days, well for last 2 weeks really, and I started to go quite swollen again. So although there's no pain anymore, it shows it still needs that compression so it doesn't get water retention. So after wearing this now for a few days again, it looks flatter, so let's have a look. So 8 weeks today. Let's see where we are up to. I mean, it's a small screen on that camera, but I think it looks flatter. This, like I said, this keeps going up and down. I've had to cake it with cream because that bit of the scar keeps getting open. Everything else looks bang on. If you had to look at it, the scar's well neat. That's just a normal scar now. Heals up so much on the sides. And then it's just this, where there's a bit more inflammation there. It's pretty much gone down. And then it keeps obviously rubbing our pants and stuff all the time. I'd say my client actually had the best idea because I had the surgical tape over it. She said get a roll of plasters because then you've got the bit in the middle. Because when I put the tape over it, kept ripping the skin off every time I took it off because it's this sensitive bit. The plaster would sit on, so it's actually a better idea. And on this side, but it doesn't even need it, it's just literally there. So we can have a look. So yeah. Definitely gas. Definitely improvement though. Definitely improvement on how it was originally. And then keeping it off, working hard to make sure I'm getting cardio in. Because that side profile is massively different. If I lean. Look, if I lean, whoo. Still nothing when I'm leaning over. Bad posture. It's called bad posture. That's what a normal person looks like, a bad posture. It's just almost like an ab crunch. So it's mad. From behind, I know that feels flatter. I don't know what it looks like. Hopefully it looks good. So, I'm buzzing with that. And I'm training at home now, so I feel more free in my own home. I feel buzzing. I feel just in a really good mood. So, that is a week 8 check-in. See you guys next time. Today I'm going through the first full session using all the equipment, including the DAP. Got rear delt flies, I've got some rowing movements all on here, some T-bar rows, some deadlifts, some biceps to finish off for a good pull session. I'm doing a low row and I'm getting in position there. I'm not doing this thing. This is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen in the gym. There we go. Now we go. Oh. When I selected the kit for this gym to make a decent home setup, I had to carefully select everything for the budget I had. So these plates from Pro Plates, gym pins so I can make the stack heavier so I didn't need additional stuff to do these kind of movements. Prime bar, which I already had, a few other handles, and then I can do a hell of a lot with this cable station, bar, squat rack and a bench. Do a hell of a lot of training. So I aim to gain muscle in this period whilst training in this room. And just showing what you can do with minimal kit, because you can be very creative. There we go, it's obviously on the top of the stack, held on securely, next to 20 kilos on stack, and I could add a hell of a lot more weight on there. So that's why we get the gym pin. Okay, I'm starting to flag now. So I'm gonna keep my headphones off and save this last bit of energy for the last set of deadlifts. So I'm gonna just blast through low reps, 'cause I'm already warm.
60, 80, 100, see how I feel. I can't see myself going very heavy today because I've already got a bit of a pump, but we'll see how we go. So like I say, trying to keep the stimulus down and not getting all fired up until the sets that are actually going to do something. So I'm not even going to use these, just giving it 3 reps, just getting moving. So we're in. 1, focusing on the back. 2. 3. And down. Taking it easy, moving our way through quick. So last warm-up set done on 160. As soon as I pulled it, I was like, I've not got as much in me today. So I'm just gonna keep it on 160 and just go to fairly, see what I get, record it down. Turn the music back on first. Because even just putting this on straight away, when the music kicks in, if I do it then, I'll get more anyway. So, let's get my head back in it. When you start to flag, the music becomes more important to keep in the zone. And I see that from classes when everyone starts to drop. If I change it to something like this, it picks up. Alright, let's fucking change. Back a little bit. Alright. Where I go? Come on, you fucker. Alright. Don't be a bitch. I fucking got this now. Finish on a fucking high. Alright, let's fucking get it. You motherfucker. Let's fucking go. Oh no. Fuck me, oh shit. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, motherfucker. Fucking love this shit. Oh, I feel alive. We've got the dual cable kickback / extension, whatever we want to call it, because it is essentially a kickback, but also an extension. So we're doing a bit of both. The purpose is, your tricep fully shortens back here. Most of our exercises are in the front, as you've seen on my Instagram videos. If we come there, we always short-change ourselves. So if we do some exercises here, some dip movement maybe, and then a kickback / extension. The kickback, the dumbbell, you can't load it properly. With this, it moves to a better range of motion. Try it. It's the one. Let's go. It's in the later reps there. Form goes from really tight to start getting a little bit looser. Still under control, but just using a bit of momentum to actually get every little bit out of the exercise. It's not a heavily loaded exercise, much like a bench press or anything else we've done so far. It's something to really get the blood in there and get that tension. So we don't need to stay as tight. If you're cheating the whole set, it's too heavy. But when we hit failure, there's still some left to give, so we can get more out of the set. I'm just doing 4 sets of this, then done. So we've got the gym to ourselves. A Saturday night. And me and Amy have just finished all the video tutorials. And we're in the gym training. Separately. I've got an empty gym, and she's over there, and I'm enjoying myself over here. So, look at this thing. I want to get our biceps on camera. I want to get our biceps on camera. You want to go to that? That was the most ridiculous set I've ever seen.
What?
You need to watch that back.
Why?
What did you think?
Hey, it's looking true now.
Nice complaints.
Intensity.
This when bringing your ego into check is very important. The dumbbells go up to 60s and there's a new pair of 150 pounds. So I've gone, how many is that in kilos? Put it into the calculator, it said 68. Right. Although I got 60s pretty well, 68 is too heavy. I know that's too heavy. Only a dick would go, I'm just going to try it anyway. There's no way I'm going from 60 up to 68 and actually getting one rep safely, especially with only Amy spotting me. So control my ego and going, I ain't got that as soon as I'm with the 60s. Because otherwise I just get hurt. And that's when people get hurt. Empty gym, being a dick, throwing weight up they cannot lift, and let their ego take control. Back to 60s that I can actually control. Rewind, what did you say?
What?
When you started a pure gym?
When I started a pure gym, after CrossFit, when I was doing dumbbell shoulder press, I could only pick up 8s for ages, and I was just like 8. Then it got to 10, felt really comfortable. 10s for a while, and then I thought, okay, I'll just try the 12s, and then it became easier, and then it was the 16s, then I tried the 18s, then it was the 20s, and now it's
22.5
for 2. So from like
and 2
years ago, it was 8 kilos.
2 reps and 2 negatives.
Yeah.
You did control on the way down.
30 kilos dumbbells.
And you got it halfway up.
Oh yeah. That's the goal. The goal is 30 kilos by end of next year, I'd say. This time next year.
My thing is on legs, you're like 2/3 of my strength. So if I'm doing like a 500 kilo leg press, you're on sort of 300 and something. Where on these, you're less than 50%. Because you're aiming for 30s and I'm just on 60s. So it's mad the difference of women are so, on average, so much sort of stronger in the lower body than they are in the upper body. And men are usually quite proportionate. A lot of the clients, every single woman that's ever trained with me has said, I'm not very strong in my body, I have very weak arms.
Every single woman that I say says, I'm alright, I'm alright, because I'm shit on my arms, especially the tricep. It's always the tricep.
Yeah, I always, yeah, they do it. So Amy shouted me from the other side of the gym saying, the stack only got up to 45 kilo. I did 60 the other day. And then I just did an attempt and then not get anywhere. What happened? I thought you were saying it's only goes to 45 and that's not heavy.
No, the stack is 45 kilos.
You look very frustrated. What happened?
If that was nearly 20 kilos, I'd be fucking stuck it all day. I'd run all day.
But
I did 60 kilos.
was
I did 60 kilo row. For 7 reps.
Was that a 60 kilo on that seated row though? No. Is it 60 kilo on that seated row?
No, obviously.
So it was a seated row. So one machine can't be compared.
If it's the exact same weight, like a plate, it would be the same.
You must have just lost loads of size since the other day. You know, your back looks smaller though. Is it?
It really
Is it not?
top in the closing room yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, fuck yeah. No, because you can't see your own back, but the mirror behind me, when I flew my lap for it, I actually went in the wrong room. Fucking hell.
What did you do with your lads? You flirted them. Is how excited you get?
I think I'm changing. Like you're like, oh. Like I've been excited. Like you've been like you for a while. I've only just been 2 years in, and probably like the last 6 months. Well, not even 6 months because it's been lockdown. But lately, just like training.
See you tensing up a lot in the mirror.
What?
See you tensing up a lot in the mirror.
Love it.
Tense. Go on, tense. Tense.
Love it. Front double bicep.
Girls, do you do the biceps, you girls?
But we do the. What I realised when you do it, say this so good, like, you don't just go like this. You go like that. So you like bring your elbows forward. And then go like. Watch this back when I'm like really close and laugh all shit off.
Friday, 4th of December. It's 10 weeks today. It's actually 10 weeks. It's looking better. Definitely gone flatter this last sort of 10 days. Let's have a look. I've not looked today. Oh. This, by the way, is so much better. I can move better in it. And I've been using that for training most times. So it's like deadlifts, ironically, which is normally when people put a belt on. That gets in the way. Other than that, it's much better. It's terrible light today. So it's very grey day. So I've got to put the ring light up to try and get some light in the room. But then has that changed the way it looks? I don't know. But definitely feel this is coming at the bottom side. Like it looks more the right shape. It's definitely that's how it's supposed to look. It's still a bit soft here. If you look closely, see this? But it's almost like it's sat funny because the scar runs to there, and I think maybe he should have cut more skin where the scar is, which would have then gone to here. So it's like around the last bit of the scar. So I think that's not been taken in enough. It's just like a little bit of, oh, it's like a little bit of skin here. But other than that, there's still a bit of body fat in the lower back, which is normal anyway, but it's more improportionate anyway. So, definitely glad I did it now. Definitely glad I did it. Because it looks and feels better, and I can obviously move, no restriction. no pain. The only thing that's uncomfortable is hip thrusts, but they're uncomfortable anyway. So, 10 weeks in, feeling fantastic.